AITA for telling a woman in my store how to respond to her child. Hi. So I, 24M, am currently the manager of a clothing store in my local city. I just work here on weekends and holidays in order to pay for my university tuition in psychology, focusing on the youth. It's a typical Sunday when I hear a child, must have been about 9, screaming. He was screaming things like, "No," and "I don't want you in the changing room with me." I go to check it out after a few minutes of nonstop screaming, and I find out this young man is shopping with his family. Mother is trying to force herself into the changing room, whilst the boy is audibly screaming he doesn't want her in there. His older brother and dad are stood there laughing. Mother apparently wants to see him in his new clothes, which is fair. However, in my opinion, this little boy is letting her know that he'd rather not have her in the changing room whilst he is trying them on. I step in and ask what's going on, and Mother scolds me about how I should mind my business, and this little dramatic boy, in her words, should let her into the changing room. I, as a manager, have the obligation to make sure other customers can shop without a child screaming. So I tell the mother, and boy who's come out at this point looking rather sharp, that perhaps we can make a deal. Mother waits outside until he's changed, and he comes out when he feels ready to show off his new clothing. This, however, upsets Mother greatly, and a young twerp like me shouldn't be telling people how to raise their kids. I respond by saying Mother doesn't respect his autonomy and is both upsetting him and other costumers. Father laughs this off, as does the older brother. After 5 minutes of this mother yelling at me nonstop, I got security to escort her out of my store for name, calling some awful slurs. Edit. I've noticed many people seem to doubt my credentials when it comes to my studies. I currently have my bachelor's degree, am on my way to my master's, and have done about 6 years of internships at different counselor offices and others like it. AITA for interfering with this family?